My name is Janet.
And my name is Marcus. And together we are
AfriRopa.
AfriRopa, yes.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine and I'm blessed.
Yeah, me too, I guess. Yeah.
It's not a very bright day, but however the case.
We will see what's gonna come. We don't know.
Yeah, it's great. So today I wanted us to discuss, first and foremost, you are a Mzungu. Do you know the meaning of a Mzungu?
Yeah, well, definitely. That's the guys that are always revolving in circles, but literally it means that it's a white person in Kiswahili. Yeah.
Yes, a white person here in Kenya, we call them Mzungu. I don't know if they are called the same name in other countries.
I guess anywhere where there is the Kiswahili language present, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it was adopted into other languages too.
Yes.
Yeah. But since it's a Kiswahili word, at least in that community.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Mzungus are people like you.
Yes.
White man, and
Yes.
I wanted us to discuss the perception of people in Kenya when it comes to Mzungus.
Okay, so how
So you can
the
give us your
Kenyans,
personal experience.
so how Kenyans perceive the Mzungus. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, and also you can tell us
yeah.
the culture shock
Okay.
when you came in, what happened. Yeah.
So, first of all, let me start with a general thing about Kenyans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that they are genuinely open-minded, curious, yeah, and friendly in nature. So I have not had an issue with any, yeah, except when in traffic, that's where people go crazy, yeah. But if you meet somebody wherever that is, yeah, in a business situation or privately, whatever it is, generally they are friendly and open-minded, and that is something I think that is very positive, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly your question. Your question is about what was my experience, what was my perception, how was I received, yeah. Okay, so I do think altogether I can look at myself as privileged. That's how I see myself, yeah. That's how I am treated, as if I am a privileged person. Whether I deserve it or not, that's on a different page, yeah. But altogether, first of all, they give me some privileges, up front, yeah. And they kind of look up to me, yeah, which sometimes feels uncomfortable, yeah, if they look up to me, yeah, because that is certainly something I do not deserve.
Yes.
I look at people at eye level, yeah, and this is how I want people to treat me, yeah. And so if people look up at me as if I am made of some miracle material, yeah, simply because my skin is white, yeah, that doesn't sit comfortably with me. Yeah, that is something I must say. Yeah. On the other hand, of course, having these privileges, well, I mean, brings advantages with it. Yeah. So when it is about conducting a business or something like this, yeah, I guess I am treated better than the typical Kenyan would be treated in the same situation. Yeah. So people think, oh, he's a Mzungu, okay, so he knows how things go and how to do things, how to conduct businesses and so on and so forth. So there is an assumption that I can do things better than the local people here, which is definitely not the case. That is something I must say. But if that is what people want to see in me, well, okay, I take it, yeah, and I just do everything so that I'm not disappointing them. That is something I can say. Of course, when it comes to, let's say, things like education, yes, I guess in the Western world, the education altogether of the, especially if you look at the older population, yeah, not the young ones, not the Gen Zs, they are on par with the Western world, but if it is about the older generations, they may lag behind in education altogether. That is something that I guess is true, yeah. So that's maybe why they look up at me, yeah. Another part, of course, is, which is totally undeserved, is the colonial past. I'm not part of the colonial past at all. I don't know if the British colonizers treated the Kenyans better than the neighboring countries. I actually doubt it if I read the stories, what happened, how people were expropriated here in Kenya, landowners, the local people, and how the British took over their properties to build their farms and tea plantations and whatnot. Yeah. So from that perspective, yeah, so there is a lot of things that were absolutely not okay. So for that matter, I don't know if the British really deserve the credit that is given to them today. And me, I'm not even British, yeah, so I don't deserve anything of that at all, yeah. I am who I am, obviously, yeah. I'm not part of the colonial past. I can't do much about my color of skin, yeah. But yeah, I mean, of course, somehow I have to, I am part of the stereotype, if you will, yeah. I cannot escape that, so I take it from there.
Yeah,
that's,
you know,
that's generally how I look at it. Yeah.
The local person looking at you as a Mzungu does not know whether you are British, whether you are German, whether you are from the US, that is an American.
Yeah.
So we look at the white skin as, okay, we can differentiate Chinese
Yes.
from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when we look at you, we don't differentiate you from the British man
Yeah.
or from the American Mzungu. So we
Okay.
just call you Wazungus, and that's why you see there's a lot of love shown unto you by people. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about a white man not being differentiated. Like this is a white man, yes, but is he a British?
Yeah.
Or is he
Well, I guess
American?
when I talk to the people, they can identify me based on my accent. I clearly have a German accent. Yeah. So you can hear if somebody is American because of the accent, and the same is true for the British. Yeah, so you
You're
can.
talking about the local person out there who sees a Mzungu walking.
Who
in the
just
streets.
sees the Mzungu. Of course, they don't know where I come from.
They don't know where you come from.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
then we are talking about the respect or disrespect that they show you out there.
Well, the respect definitely is there. Yeah. Again, sometimes it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Yet it's funny too in a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
When kids come running after me, Mzungu, Mzungu, Mzungu. Yeah, and they want to give me a high five or something like this. Yeah. That's kind of funny, yet it feels a little bit strange, I must say that.
It feels strange.
Yeah, yes, I do fulfill their expectations. Yeah, I do give them a high five if that makes them happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen somebody like you. I remember when we went to my village home and my small niece was touching your feet because you were in shorts.
Yes.
It was like, oh, he was far on there, because she has never seen that.
Yeah, okay.
So that is how they look at you, because before they speak to you, in order to tell the accent, they look at you as a Mzungu. And another thing is that they think, do you think that they think of you as a person who is very wealthy and who has come in with a lot of money?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously they do, yeah. And to some extent I can totally understand that, yeah. I mean, how did I get here? By plane, Yeah, a plane ticket really is far beyond the reach of most people here in Kenya. Yeah? If you take somebody living here in the slums, yeah, in Kibera or wherever, yeah, they may have an income a year on what I'm paying for a plane ticket.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So to them, that's a lot of money, and of course they just guess based on that. Oh, he got all the money to get here, so he must have money to get around all over the country and spend the money hopefully on me. That is something I can understand. Yeah. I cannot really appreciate that because
it's wrong.
It just puts me in an awkward position again and again. Yeah. But I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that.
I wonder what would happen to a white man if they went broke, completely broke, and they're like they needed help. I just wonder if the locals would help them because they have an eye for them as wealthy people that have come in with a lot of money.
Well, I mean, I can only hope that in such a case, empathy takes over. And that they would treat a human being as a human being that is in need. Yeah. So that's and I guess that would be the case.
So generally, you were never mistreated in Kenya.
No, I wasn't. No,
you were never disrespected.
I was never disrespected. Yeah, I mean, one story I can I just remember right now that was really a little bit awkward. We went shopping on the local market. Yeah, we bought greens from the boot of a seller. Yeah, so must have brought it fresh from the village probably. Yeah, so and he came and he wanted to shake my hand, and you know the respectful handshake, like with the other hand.
Holding, yes.
Yeah, the other hand holding the arm. Yeah.
Yes.
As a sign of respect. So. Okay, I did him the favor and I shook his hand, but I asked him, okay, why do you do that? Yeah, but you are a Mzungu, you give me good luck.
Oh yes, I remember that guy.
Yes, yeah, you give me good luck. And I said to myself, today I'm going to make a lot of money. I mean, come on, I'm not a wizard, I'm a person, yeah.
That is his perception.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe you have not met or sold to another Mzungu.
Yeah, I can't do miracles just by a handshake. That is going.
So how do you feel about it? When somebody treats you like that, inside you, what do you feel?
Inside you, I don't feel, that doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good. Yeah, I can try to take it from the funny side maybe, but if you think about it, this isn't anything to laugh about.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, everyone has got an upbringing. You also went through an upbringing. It was not all roses.
Yeah, of course not.
So when somebody worships you like a god, I'm sure you don't like that.
No, I don't like that. Yeah. So for that matter, but I mean, we are also all children of our circumstances in which we were brought up, and I don't know what this guy was brought up with and how he perceives the Mzungu. I don't know, but if people are like this, they should clearly revisit their stance towards.
No, this is just one particular person. As you said, you don't know where somebody was brought up. Maybe he had come from the village with his vegetables to come to Nairobi for the first time to sell.
Maybe
so he had not met any Mzungus out there. So we just understand people are all different. There's a place you can go to and no one is, like when you go to the mall, do you see anyone bothering themselves looking at you?
Not at all, but
because
the mall,
there are so many.
The mall is full with Chinese mainly.
And even frequented by many white people.
Yes,
go to Jaffa. They are seated there taking their coffee.
No, they go to art cafe.
Oh, at cafe you get. So what I wanted to say is the point I'm trying to drive home is that it depends on where you go.
Yes.
Because obviously you will not go to the village market or the junction. And you sit there and somebody looks at you like they have seen a ghost.
Of course, no, definitely not.
But if you go to Kibera.
Yeah.
And by the way, Kibera, there are many volunteers
that are
coming there.
from the NGOs helping these people.
Yes, these days. But there before.
Yeah.
or in any other slums, people are going to look at you, oh, Mzungu, Mzungu. You just have to understand them.
I do, yeah, yeah. So, just to wrap it up, I was never treated badly here altogether, yeah. So it feels sometimes a little bit weird, yeah. But altogether it was always respectful, and so do I treat people with respect, and I can only hope that I leave a positive impression with people.
Sure.
Yeah, that's all I can do. So, yeah.
Thank you for having also not treated them badly.
No,
when they give their hands to you to shake.
No, I will not.
You are great.
I will not. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any comments are more than welcome. And for today we say
bye bye.
bye bye.
Yeah.